I know. I've got an obstacle. Hey! I gotta go out and check the greenhouse. You. I don't want to scare you, but, you know, I gotta go. You guys can have your food after I'm done. Alright. What does the greenhouse look like? I opened it up earlier because the temperature went up to 80. Let's see. Ah! Over 100! Ah, crap. Look at this. This is the difficulty. One little bit of sunshine and everybody just dries out. Oh, hey. Wait. What's that? What's that? Huh. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh. So, we do have a germinator. I hope the rest of them aren't baked. Starting to go down a little. 9.9. So, in addition to having to come out here to open the greenhouse, now I'm gonna have to come in here and lower the temperature on the heating mat. Yay! There's one more thing to do, right? Alright. Baby's taken care of. Hi, tomatoes. We'll look at you in a second. Well, let's see. Ooh, how many days have I missed? A lot. Welcome to March 7th. Yay, March 7th. A survey of 44,000 people from around the world revealed that 7 is a favorite number, although even numbers are more liked and seen as calmer. I don't know. I think even numbers, odd numbers, all numbers, they're pretty great. Today, I want to highlight some of the local businesses in my area. I got this lovely thermos from Bridgeview Coffee Roasters. This thing is amazing. This thing literally keeps my coffee hot for, oh, God, let's see. I went out early in the morning yesterday, so 10 hours. 10 hours of my coffee was still warm. And the lid is actually, and I'm trying to do this with one hand. The lid is all right to use with one hand. Easier with two, but it does. It is lovely. It feels great. It looks great. Bridgeview Coffee Roasters here near Coos Bay, Oregon, and you can find them and their delicious coffee at the farmers market. Another local urban farm, Tea, Tinctures, and Tonics in North Bend. This is the nuclear heat salt. I had some of this in a curry yesterday, and oh my goodness, it is so good. It is so spicy, and the spices are a little fruity, and it's a lovely, salty, fruity heat that just warms you up from the inside out. I really love it. Also, this company also has teas. They grow their peppers on site, they smoke them, and they grind them into these custom little spice packets, which were very reasonable. You can find them at the at the address here, and I will make sure and put the link down below. Thank you very much, Chris and Liz. This is a lovely quality product, and I'll be back to buy more from you. Because unfortunately, I have like 4 cayennes left. Hi, Jade. Remember the little tomatoes I started before I left for Arizona? Here they are. These are the teeny tiny little orange hat tomatoes, and you can see they are growing tomatoes. They are in absolutely fantastic shape. The leaves, actually, they did not suffer very much. They were so tiny when I left that that all they had to do is grow. They do have lots of flowers on them. There is only one single plant, this one, that seems to be undersized and, well, it's just not thriving very well. Doesn't mean that it's not going to thrive in the future, but it is just a little pale on the bottom here. Maybe just needs something it's not getting. All of these today will go outside on the railing, and I don't expect them to get too much bigger than this. I really think that they're actually going to stay about this size, which is fantastic, because some of these little individuals can go on the deck in a couple of buckets that I bought to help hold down my brand new canopy, which is fantastic. And as you can see, I did buy my gutter for the hydroponic system, which is great. I also got a new water container. This actually should fit in the greenhouse much better than this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this black so that no light can get through. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do at the top, because I'd have to, I'd have to put a hole in it. And I still don't know how I'm going to get the hydroponic system to drain down into this container yet. I got to figure that out. Last project is the bulbs. It's been sunny for 2 whole days. I could get those baby bulbs out into the front yard, maybe today, hopefully today. Of course, I also got to take a turn trying to turn over the strip. I do have some plants that need some food. Number 1 is the blueberry. I've been looking all over for a small container of acid fertilizer. I finally found it. This is Down to Earth's acid mix. It's a 436, and I'm going to use this on the top of the blueberry to make sure that it gets fed, because I'm pretty sure by now it's pretty hungry, especially since it has brand new buds all over it. All the rest of the plants are going to get Scott's Flower and Vegetable 10-10-10. I love 10-10-10 fertilizer. It does me in spring for so many things. This says flower and vegetable. A 10-10-10 for flowers is not always viable. I am going to give this to the orange hat tomatoes. I don't have anything specific for tomatoes right now, but those tomatoes are so tiny and they're already filled with flowers. I'm not going to have to worry about using a bigger bloom busting fertilizer on those tomatoes. I will have to worry about it with the brand new tomatoes when I plant those and get those to come up. All right, here is the blueberry. This acid mix is going to have to go in, but what I'm gonna have to do first is add some potting soil to the bottom. I'm going to use, well, the only real potting soil I have right now. Happy Frog potting soil from Fox Farm. This does have sphagnum peat moss in it, which is going to help create a bit more of an acidic atmosphere on the bottom. And then of course the acid fertilizer will help create a better, more acidic environment throughout the whole plant. I was going to get a Spoma's acid mix, however, it's a huge bag. It really is, and this is already starting to flower, so I know it's fairly okay. If I can just get it out without destroying it. And I'm not worried about knocking off blooms right now, because I know it'll produce more blooms a little later on. Come on. Here we go. So, how are the roots doing? Well, I see lots and lots of fine little roots, which is great. I do not want to disturb them too much, so I'm just going to keep this as it is and add the new potting soil on the bottom. I need, oh, let's see, I need about like that much, not that much in the pot. Oh, well, that's going to take a while, and I can just do this. Is that going to be enough? Pretty much, huh? I think. I think that is going to be enough. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine. Down you go. Perfect. Look at that. And just, well, now I've got potting soil all up in my face and everything. Good thing my coffee cup was closed. Still hot 3 hours later. Lovely. Whoop. Well, before I add the new soil, I'm going to read the directions. Doodly doodly doo. Berries. Outdoor containers for new plantings. No. To feed established container plants, lightly mix 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon of soil. This is, I believe, about 10 gallons. So, 2, oh geez, 3 tablespoons or so. Get my scissors. It did say tablespoon, right? Didn't it? Tablespoon. Yes, TBSP is tablespoon. I am going to have to put, this is how it comes, in a little plastic baggie. I'm going to have to put this in a separate container because I do not want it getting wet. And the atmosphere here in the greenhouse is extremely humid. Come on. Open. Oops. Dang it. Alright, this is what it looks like. Looks like kind of like dirt. It does not have a smell. The down-to-earth fertilizers do not have a smell at all. 2. And then 3. Just dig that in a little bit. After I add the new potting soil, I will give it a good old watering. Here we go. Soil on the top. Bit there. Oh. Bit down the sides where in there. Oh, weed. No weed. No weeds. No weeds of any kind. There we go. That looks much better. It will only spend the day here. I will bring it back inside. I will bring it back inside for one night to get used to its new potting soil, so that it's not, you know, traumatized by freezing cold and a new, you know, potting atmosphere. Then tomorrow it goes down on the cement block with all the rest of it in its original spot. Good blueberry. Here is an amazing an amazing discovery. These are the Skagit Gold potatoes. Remember I said that they could take a very long time to sprout? Well, I planted these on the 26th, and what do you know? I see babies. Is this because the greenhouse has been kept at such a constant temperature? I don't know. I really don't know. I am amazed at these, and I'm really gratified to see them coming up so very quickly. So much to show you today. How are the hydroponic babies doing? Let's see. Whew. Remember, onions, basil, kale, and marigolds. We do have sproutage, and we have roots. We have a generous amount of roots from the kale. Wow, the kale is really going to town. The basil is sprouting very nicely. The onions are sprouting, but I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. And the marigolds seem to be giving me the finger. It's okay. And this kale is supposed to be this dark, and they're nice and damp. I'm just gonna keep the lid over them and let them keep sprouting under the lights. All right, bulbs, ground, fertilizer. I was gonna go out and get a better fertilizer, but I don't know. I just, priorities and money and yeah. So, sprinkle, sprinkle, and remember, I'm leaving these in the pot. Itty bitties. There we go. And now to decide where they all go. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Remember, a lot of these are peppermint stick and lipstick tulips. two in front. Oh, I guess this could go back here. Back there. What do you think? I think that'll look nice. It's not too it's not too even, but it all centers around that lovely parsley, which is going to turn all shades of yellow later on this summer. Right. Do this with that. I don't want to. Don't want to compact the soil too much. Cold soil. Cold soil. I gotta be careful not to clip a lot of these leaves. There, encourage them to grow in all directions. There we go. Yeah, that one's a little high, isn't it? Weed. It's not too deep, is it? I don't think so. Stay out of the way, little leaf. Whew, it's still a little too mucky to rake, but I've gotten all the bulbs in. These crocuses do not have labels. They're saffron crocuses, which makes them pretty valuable, and I know if I leave the labels in there, they will get stolen. But if I just leave them in the pots and then cover the whole area with bark, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine, right?